Here, welcome to my live stream. We're going to take on some FUT Champions Weekend League, see if we can have some success. My current record right now is 10-2. Not the best, not the worst, but we'll see where we can go from there. I don't know how many games I'll get in. I don't know if I'll just play the Gold 3. I'm hoping I'll have enough time to get the Gold 1 so we can have those jumbo rare players packs to open, but let's just get right into it. I just haven't had the motivation to play Weekend League. I'm hoping once Team of the Season is here that it's really going to drive me to get all 30 games in. Maybe even go for elite. We'll see if they're going to give us those team of the season packs instead of team of the week packs, but let's just get right into it. This is my team I'm going to be running. Let's just go see who we're going to come up against. Hopefully we'll have home matches. I'm not someone who tries to rig it so I only have home matches, but I understand those who do because away matches have just been terrible for me lately. So I'm hoping we have home matches, but I do not rig it that way. I don't really believe in that. But we'll see what we end up with. You know, not the greatest latency in the world. I played a couple games this morning, and they were okay. Not the worst connection, not the best connection, but at least it was playable. We'll see. I haven't figured it out. I guess we must have been the home team there. Maybe my opponent there was trying to get home teams. I think that is really frustrating. I think once you enter a game, you should be locked into the game. I think that's something EA really needs to fix. You know, maybe make a screen right here that says, are you sure you want to play? And once you hit that, then you're just committed. And if you leave, you get the loss. So, again, I'm not sure. Earlier in the year, there was an easier way to tell if you're getting home and away. Now it's something with like how long it takes to load in. So I don't even have a great way of telling. So we're going up against a decent team. Got Rodrigo, have a Conte. They've got Maldini at the back. They've got a better left Yashin than the one we have. I have enjoyed playing with Yashin. He's been a very solid keeper for me. Probably my second favorite keeper behind Ter Stegen this year, so I have enjoyed having Yashin, and that's allowed me to have the center backs that I want to play this year too. So we are home team, so that's always great news. Hopefully we can get another win and keep going again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I should try to get the Gold 1 just to get those Jumbo Rare Players packs. I'm not having a ton of fun playing the game right at the moment. There's just not a lot of motivation to play with what's going on. I don't know if I need to start over again or what's going on, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. See if we can get anything good. Not exactly where I wanted it. Neymar, no. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. Thanks for the luck. Neymar with kind of a really weird shot there. I wanted that to have some more power, but not to be. Let me get anything going. Thank you, Beardy Josh. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you guys for joining me. Can we get anything with Neymar? Anybody gonna come free? Nice from his Maldini. We got Daniel James. Try to set up something tall. Come on, brother. Hold on to the ball, baby. Feel like we should have done a little bit more with that attack there. Kind of let him off easy. So now we got to defend. My defending's been really strong this weekend league. I don't know, guys. Are you guys enjoying playing right now? It's just I'm really struggling to find the motivation to play. I don't know what it is. He's got his looks like he has his Rodrigo wide. Is he running a 4-4-2? Is that what he's running? Looks like he kind of has two strikers up top and has some really wide players. Letting his Dalglish get by. How did that pass get through? So from a weird angle, we give up a corner. Dalglish, I haven't had his card all year other than in drafts. I've loved playing with him in drafts. It'd be fun to have one of his cards at some point, but I don't know who he would replace on my team, but that Dalglish card is really strong. We get Yashin out to it. Nice. Keepers are so weird on corners this year. They hardly ever catch the ball. Usually they just bop it out. See if we can get Daniel James running. Come on, brother. Oh, what a terrible pass. Wan-Bissaka, come on. That's the one thing I haven't liked about Wan-Bissaka is that just his passing up the wing is not as strong. He's amazing defensively, amazing with his agility and on the ball, but just his passing leaves a lot to be desired. All right, we've got a lot of passing around in the midfield. What's going on, Adam? Thanks for joining us, brother. Oh. Wow, what a shot from his Dalglish. That was terrible defending by me. I thought I had the ball picked, and then I let off of it. I thought I had it stolen with my defender, and then his Dalglish gets right by and just roofs one. What a goal. Nice shot from my opponent right there. So now we're playing catch up. I think, based on how we started, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I understand that, Beardy Josh. There's certainly plenty of toxic players. Oh, nice from his Maldini there. Yeah, definitely, Jack. I'd love to play a friendlies match with you. That'd be a lot of fun, brother. I just have not. I've barely had enough time to even play my games that I need to play in FIFA, let alone anything else. But like I said, I'm really hoping once Team of the Season gets here that there's going to be a lot more enjoyment for me. I guess part of it, I was changing my team like every week. And right now, come on, there we go. Okay, we get the equalizer. But right now, I have not changed my team for at least, I'd say at least 4 weeks. And I think that's a big part of the fun in FIFA is just building out a new team. I just have not had any players that I've wanted to really add to my team. So I think that's a big part because for any of you guys who don't know, I restarted at Christmas. I was just kind of fed up with the game a little bit. I had a really strong team. I just completely started over at Christmas, brand new. So this is what I've called my Christmas to Glory team. And that was a lot of fun. I was changing my team like every week, had something new, something to play for, something different. And now here I'm kind of back in that rut of where you're just, I don't know, you're just playing with the same players. You're only trying to find meta players. And so I think that's part of why I'm losing some of my enjoyment with the game right now. It's not playing poorly by any means right at the moment. It's just that's the biggest thing that kills me when you have poor gameplay. But right now, it's not terrible gameplay. I think it's just I haven't changed my team around enough. I would probably take Fred. I'll show you a card that I am thinking if you need an Italian 5-star weak foot player, get that Lasagna. He has been my main super sub lately, and he is absolutely insane. He's not super pricey in my opinion, but you know for what you get. Come on, Ben Yedder, Neymar. There we go. Okay, we got the lead back. But I think the Bellotti is strong. A 3-star skill moves isn't the best in the world. I think Fred is the best card, but I mean, I'm probably going to take Fred myself, but I don't know how I'm going to fit him in my team. I don't know if it'll just be for the first owner Premier League stuff. But, you know, the Lasagna, I would say, is an absolute monster 5-star weak foot Italian player if you need someone like that. And like I said, he has become my #1 super sub, and he's just been absolutely ridiculous for me. See if we can get anything. Neymar is just, and that's the thing. Like, who am I going to replace Neymar with? That's just his gold version. And sorry to my opponent for watching this replay here. Just want to talk a second. It's like, who is going to replace this Neymar? I mean, you know, I could get that Douglas Costa FUT birthday, you know, St. Maximin. I mean, there's some other good players, but it's just like, who is going to be that much better? I mean, just with that movement in the box. And that's just his regular gold version, you know, just dominating people. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I did finally, at least for I wasn't even sure if I was going to get enough points to get Fred. I seemed like I was really far behind. But now I kind of forget that it seems like at the end EA is kind of nice with that. Neymar with another one. EA has been kind of nice with that to seems like in the last week or two when you're doing your objectives. I don't know if my opponent's done or what. The last week or two on the objectives, it seems like EA gives out a ton of points. So I was like 20,000 away from Fred with like a week and a half to go. Is our opponent going to play? I mean, if they just want to quit, that's fine. But anyway, I was like, that's nice. Not nice. Know your mom getting Conte like that. Pretty sweet. But it seems like EA gives you a lot of opportunities to earn XP late in the game. See if we can do something cool. Let's try some sort of flick with Neymar here. No, as Conte got it. I guess he still wants to play. I don't know. Does he want the 400 points? I don't know what our man wants here. Does he just want to sit and hang out? I guess that's fine. Whatever he wants to do. If he needs the 400 division rivals points, understand that, brother. No problem. Yeah, I agree with you, Beardy Josh. That's the thing. It's just like every time I look at it, like I've liked playing with Douglas Costa's gold version on like some. We used him on that FUT Champs Icon Swaps challenge, and we used him on the. I mean, not FUT Champs, on the UCL, the Champions League Icon Swap. And I've liked, excuse me, I've liked playing with Douglas Costa's card, but it's like I can't swap out Neymar for that FUT birthday Douglas Costa. I don't know, just Neymar is just too good this year. So, like I said, I feel like for me, that's a big part of the fun when I'm not 1,000,000% loving the game. Hey, Blue Eyed Girl, thanks for joining us. So, it's just like I understand that. Like, if my man wants to just play around, that's fine. If he just wants to hang out, we can just chit chat. No problem if he just needs his 400 points. 20,000 XP is going to be a little tough, but I think it could be possible because, like I was saying, EA is giving out a ton of XP right now. Try to do those like 8, where you have to play with like 8 Premier League players, or a full team of Premier League players and La Liga players, and I think Bundesliga came out today. I mean, that'll give you a good bit more. Hi, Hugo. Thanks for joining us. So I do think it may be possible because I was around 20,000 away maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and it seemed like I got it in a hurry. You just have to really kind of dedicate yourself. But those ones that you can play, like the Premier League one, the La Liga one, I did those just playing beginner on squad battles. You know, just doing some of those. It's just easy, and then I sometimes do that after a game like this, and it will rest my players, and I don't have to use a squad fitness. And then you're just knocking off several of those objectives, collecting some points. Definitely make sure you get through your bronze, silver, and gold. That's going to be your best way to gain some stuff. But, you know, other than that, there's just, you know, you just have to keep plowing through them. I guess I'll go ahead and update my FUT Champs record before I forget. This is a new thing for me here, adding this text record. So let me change that around. See if that updates our FUT Champs record, because I'm going to go ahead and count. I think we've got the win here, but I guess, like I said, I guess our man needs his 400 Division Rivals points. I think the Silverware twins are definitely, if any of you are new here, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I think that's a strong one, but unless you can fit them into your team, if you can fit them into your team today, it's worth doing one of those. Those are both fairly strong cards. I think I would take the Rafael if I'm going to do it. I don't know for sure if I will. Since we're this close to team of the season, I may just wait and basically, you know, see what Liga and right backs we get at that point. Or if I could get, if Wan-Bissaka got a team of the season, oh, that'd be insane. I'm hoping Wan-Bissaka will get a team of the season, because then I could, well, I doubt it. I mean, I say that like I'm going to keep playing the 86 Daniel James once team of the season is here, but you know, I think those are really strong, but only do them if you can fit them into your team today. I guess I better be careful that I don't get a disconnect on not playing. But those are both really strong cards. If you can fit them into your team today, they're worth doing it. Somebody to play with your Nesta. Who do you have? Who's your keeper? Who's your right backs? Now, I think Nesta is solid. The thing I don't like about Nesta is basically to his agility. I'm a big believer in agility on center backs this year. So, like, I'm playing with Sar and Camera, who both are in the mid to upper 80s as far as agility goes. So, I'm a huge believer in agility. And that's the one reason I didn't do the Nesta, is because he was like 50-some agility. But he's always been strong whenever I faced him. He's, you know, big and strong and all that stuff. But, I mean, I've loved that SAR. But if you're looking for someone, look for someone with good agility. It just makes it so much easier. Because everybody we're defending against this year, like everybody's been preaching from the beginning, you know, dribbling, agility, all of that type of stuff. And so when we're going up against a Neymar, you need a defender that can kind of twist and turn with Neymar in the box and stay with him. And SAR and Camera have been amazing. And that's one reason I had to switch to Yashin here, was because I needed an icon keeper. And every single keeper, like Lloris was terrible for me. The only keeper I've liked besides Yashin has been Ter Stegen. I liked Neuer for a little bit, but then I got to where I just didn't like Neuer. Yeah, I get you, Beardy Josh. I think that's fine. Yeah, Bellerin is nice, and Mavi is nice. So, you know, I don't know that you need to. Okay, I see what you got. Right back, Bellerin. So, I mean, you might want to consider someone like even that Fuchs you could put beside Bellerin. You could try to get that Camera That would be a nice. Like I said, I've really enjoyed playing with this camera. You could put that would give you a strong link with your Amavi. That might be your best one that you can get off the market. Like I said, if our man needs a goal, but I've really enjoyed playing with this camera right here. He's really agile. You know, he moves really nicely for a center back. Same with this SAR. They both can, you know, you can move them. And I don't know if you've noticed it with your Nesta, if he feels clunky to you. I've just gotten to where I don't play the low agility center backs, and that's why I don't have someone like Maldini. Like, he hasn't been as strong this year as he has been in previous FIFAs, just because Maldini's agility is not as high. But for me, I feel like you need those agile center backs. There should be some. I need to move my microphone. That's why I keep like doing like this. I'm trying to read the comments, but the once team of the season gets here, there will be some SBCs. There should be a team of the season objective player to get. They're not going to be that super high end meta player, but it'll be a nice card. And they're usually, what they have done in the past, they will have an SBC for a guaranteed team of the season player, and they basically do those each week. 2 years ago, I think from FIFA 18, they did those twice a week, where you, on Sunday and Tuesday, you could do a guaranteed team of the season SBC. Last year, they only did that once a week, so I'm not sure what they'll do this year, but that was one of my favorite SBCs to do. Spanish or French goalkeeper. De Gea is not too bad, but for French goalkeeper, probably Lloris. You could also give the Areola a try. I played him for a little bit. I liked him a little better. The winter refresh Areola, I believe it was. I liked him a little better than Lloris. But, you know, as far as Spanish keepers, you're pretty much De Gea. If you've already tried him, don't go for him. But, you know, I would go with... you know, you could also, I think this Yashin was maybe 200,000. I guess he's probably about 300,000. There's some Laymans. Fuchs and Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, Fuchs with Alaba. That's a good idea. That's a great idea to do that. All right, so we got that win. Finally ended that game. I guess we'll try to go into another match. It would have been nice if he quit, but I understand completely. If he wants those 400 Division Rivals points, more power to you, my man. So that's good. I want to say, rating-wise, for guaranteed team of the season, I want to say at least an 86. I remember them being that 150 to 200,000 price range. So, you know, it's something we need to keep an eye on for sure. But, you know, that's what they should do. I mean, and it's the same thing. It's kind of like those FUT birthday party bags. You know, I got this Lozano out of one. I don't even remember who else I got. Who did I? Oh, I got this Kehrer over here with one. So, you know, you're not likely to get that prime top team of the season player, but, you know, it's still it's a fun pack to open. Do I need to use a full? Let me just go ahead. Let me just use a full fitness. I don't feel comfortable going into any match with any of my attackers at 98. I know it's kind of weird, but I feel like everybody needs to be at 99. All right, let's see what else we can find. See if we can get another win. That was a really nice win there. See who we're going to match up against this time. Yeah, Lasagna is amazing. I can't believe how good he was. Like, that was the... Is it someone else trying to get home matches? Like, come, just play your matches. But I understand that, too. I've debated whether I should try to play all home matches myself. But, yeah, Lasagna has just been absolutely insane. Let me just see what he's at. This is all as a sub. Let me see what he's done for me. 17 matches, 7 goals, 4 assists, which for me, for a super sub, I think that's ridiculous because he's only coming on in like the 65th, 70th minute, so that's all in just a short amount of gameplay. He's been absolutely insane for me. I've loved him as a super sub. And I've also liked that Gervinho a lot as a super sub. I'll bring him on the left, and he's just got so much pace to bring on. See if we can get another match in. Seems like it's taken longer to find matches this weekend, too. I don't know if maybe people are kind of having that last break from FIFA before team of the season is here. Did he drop in price? Okay, I haven't been paying attention to the market as much. I saw one card I've been watching is that St. Maximin FUT birthday. I saw he's dropped from like 1.2 million to under $1 million. I probably wouldn't do that at this point, Jack. For pretty much any major decisions to your team right now, I would just wait till team of the season. The home matches have just a slightly better connection than the away matches, so that's one reason people do that, is you just, we're going to have another home match, which is nice, but the home matches have just a slightly better connection than away matches. You know, and it maybe it's not always the case, but overall, it's going to be a little bit better connection to get a home match than it is to have an away match. Whoa, it's Ben Yedder just really overpowered me there. All right, we have to adjust back to actually playing the game. We were just chit-chatting around. Our other player had just given up. If we can get anything in here. Oh, come on, Essien. But I will be excited to change my team around. I didn't see anyone I was absolutely in love with from the community team of the season squad. Like, sure, Felipe Anderson would have a nice squad. That Joe Gomez would be really nice. If I'm sure he probably will end up getting one. But, you know, other than that, I didn't see anyone I was just, like, absolutely dying for from the community team of the season. So we may be waiting more for, like, the League Un team of the season because I have several League Un players. Slipped off my controller there. End up giving up the ball. There we go, Essien. Oh, what was that? Nice camera moving out there, brother. Oh my gosh, this has been crazy so far. Got a guy playing a decent bit of midfield pressure, playing solid in the midfield. See if we can get something by him. Come on, Ben Yedder. Can we get Ben Yedder? Yes. So that's the danger when you pressure that much in the midfield. I don't even have my Ben Yedder with a pace boost, and apologies to my man for watching the replay here, but when you play that super, super high pressure in the midfield, you're always going to risk having someone get by you with a couple passes. And you can see I don't even have my Ben Yedder boosted in pace, and even with that 89 pace, was able to get by. So nice start to the match. Come on, Sandro, get up there. I think the player I most want to upgrade is Akone. Actually, I feel like he doesn't show up enough for me. He'll have like 1 or 2 games a weekend league where he like takes over, but the rest of it is just not that great for me. Atal, can you get free? Oh, Atal, how'd you miss that, brother? How did you miss that, Atal? Come on, baby. Thought that was a goal for sure. Trying to D up some more. Get on that Essien. Get on that Essien. Nice, 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 Essien. That was terrible by me. I saw that was blocked. I shouldn't have passed it. Oh my gosh. Not passing very good this game. But that's where the midfield, like I said, we exploited the midfield pressure earlier, but now we're like passing right into it. We've got to do a better job. Good job, Sar. If we can get around a little. Come on, Neymar's this. Oh, come on, Neymar. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jack. Each weekend league's kind of weird as far as the matchmaking goes. You know, sometimes you get matched up with not the greatest players in the world, and sometimes you get matched up against people that are ranked all the time. So, I mean, it's, oh, come on. Really weird. Let's go. Have not played all that well. We had a really good chance with the Taw, but other than that, we're not really controlling the game as much as I want. We'll make him run a little bit. Neymar, Neymar, Neymar. What are you doing offside, brother? Yeah, I'm just playing. I haven't brought Rooney on in a long time. I think he's a solid player. I just can't fit. You have to sacrifice so much, in my opinion, to get him into your starting team. That I don't think it's worth it. I played with him for a weekend league or two, and he's a nice card. Like I said, I just think unless you had some nice English, maybe if you could link him with like Rio Ferdinand or somebody, but you just kind of have to sacrifice a lot to get him into your team where he's from the championship. Ah. Oh. Oh, come on. How did you not get that anymore? Uh, Come on, we need to make this. We've dominated the last like 15 minutes of the match. We need to get something. Okay, we got a nice chance here. Hopefully, Akone. I did just complain about Akone, but he is really good at free kicks. Hopefully, we can bury one here with Akone. Always just bring my players out, so hopefully they think, well, he's got a guy right back there. I'm gonna have to go a little bit higher. Let's see. I don't know if I went high enough. No, I didn't. Poor free kick by me. I've got to take better advantage of that. So I felt like we dominated like the last 15 minutes of the half, but didn't get anything else to show for it. So only 1-0 lead at the half. So not that great. We need to do a little bit better dominating play in the second half. I think Sar is probably the best league on center back. I mean, I've loved him. I love pairing him with Camera. I think Dalglish is definitely worth it. If you're going to go that many, I would also consider the Bergkamp. I would also consider going to Cannavaro. But Dalglish is absolutely amazing for sure. I've loved playing with him in drafts. He's been one of the top players. 5-star weak foot is always nice. But you could also, nice read by my opponent. But you could also wait and see some of the stuff that comes out on Team of the Season and see who you're going to be able to pair up with them. Get there, get there. Come on. Come on, Akone. Taking forever to control the ball in this game. That's a foul. Like to get that second goal to get a little bit of cushion here. Come on. Oh, nice Camera. Ugh, the passing. See if we can get a Kone wide. Come on, brother. Go, go, go. Ben Yedder. Yeah, if you can get Opara on 8 Kim, he looks like an absolute filthy monster. That card looks really strong, just hard to link. But if you can get him on the 8 Kim, definitely, I think Opara is going to be really strong for a while. And his agility is like 98 or 9. It's in the 90s. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, good. Offsides. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but hello, Zool. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so now's the time. We're going to sub off Ben Yedder. We're going to bring on my main man, Lasagna. Absolute monster. Hopefully he's going to make the difference for us, help us get that insurance goal. This feels so much nicer when you can get that extra goal to kind of take care of things, relax a little bit. That's the one thing I don't like about Ben Yedder is just his stamina. They fixed that on his Shapeshifters version. He's like in the mid 80s or something like that for stamina on that one, but he's pretty pricey. Hey, Andrew, thanks for joining us. Yeah, my CBs, that's what I'm saying. SAR, trying to chit chat, messing up. SAR and Camera have been absolutely insane for me. I've loved both of them. And that's one reason that I'm running Yashin, because I need... Oh, Vieira's strong monster. Oh, a tall. I thought you were buying, brother. Gosh. Woo, what? Essien. How'd you run by the ball there, Sandra? All right, it's going to be a corner. Yeah, I know what you mean, Andrew. It can go from good to bad in a hurry, for sure. It's a lot of mental stuff, too. Like, when the game is not playing great for me, it's just hard for me to just even enjoy myself. How did that pass not get through? Come on. Go, Neymar. Come on, run, run, run. Come on, Lasagna. No. It's been a pretty intense match. Get it. Oh, God. Seems like every time I need that last ditch thing, both of us have been doing some work defending. All right, we'll do the cheap thing. We'll hold on to the ball a minute. Hold on to the ball a second. Let's just relax a second. Oh, man. Oh, that was lucky. He made a nice steal there. As far as team I support, being American, it's kind of weird. Like, we didn't. I think if we would have grown up with some of the like Premier League football and some of that stuff, it'd be a lot different. But it seems like I support more players. Like I like, it's kind of weird. Like, I can like Liverpool and Manchester United, if that's kind of, that's weird. But I loved Zlatan. So when Zlatan went to Manchester United, I was really into them. And then here lately, just the things Liverpool's doing is impressive. I love De Bruyne. So it's just like I'm more into the players than necessarily just like being like living and breathing one certain team, which may be kind of weird, but that's just kind of the way that it's been for me. But I think the first time when I first like fell in love with football was 2002 World Cup, watching the R9, Ronaldo and Rivaldo. Then I mean, that was just insane. So it just seemed like I've been more into players than necessarily just like one club that I just support or live and breathe with them. But end up getting another win. That one was a very hard fought win. I've had more 1-0 wins this weekend league than any time else. Let me just see. Let me look on my chart over here. So I've had 2 games already. It's my third 1-0 win this weekend league. So that's kind of crazy. I usually don't have that many. Most of the time, it seems like it's been more scoring lately. This weekend league's been less scoring, but that's just seems like it runs in cycles. Let's see. Neymar, is he best as a striker or cam? Yeah, I know what you mean. Hugo's. I play Neymar as a striker, but he could also be played as a cam. The reason I play Neymar as a striker is because I play Neymar as a striker and Ben Yedder as my cam. And the reason I do that is because both Neymar and Ben Yedder don't have the greatest greatest stamina. So, but Neymar is more important to me than Ben Yedder. So I put Neymar at striker with like stay forward. So that way he doesn't wear down the way Ben Yedder does. And then I sub off Ben Yedder because I would rather sub off Ben Yedder than sub off Neymar, if that makes sense. But Neymar is also an absolutely ridiculous cam. So he can play at either spot and do amazing for you. That's true, Beardy Josh. I mean, I do have, like, as far as the main American sports, I do have my teams that I really support there. But just as far as football, as far as soccer goes, that it's a little bit different, I think, for us, just because most of us here didn't grow up with it. And I think it's just because the level of play, I mean, in MLS has improved some, but when you watch an MLS match, like Zlatan came over here to the MLS, and so I wasn't even really watching MLS before that. You'd watch it here or there. But, I would watch MLS matches with Zlatan, and he would like get so frustrated with players because they weren't giving him the ball where he wanted it. And then you watch like a Premier League match or a Serie A match or something like that, and they're just ridiculous with the ball. And I think that's why that 2002 Brazilian team, that was the first team that I really saw, they could just pass the ball, switch up play, do all these things and just put it on people's feet, just do ridiculous things. So it's just, I think that level of play where, it may be similar in other countries too. Like we maybe have the highest level of basketball here. And then, if you have less, if you're watching players that aren't quite as good as the Michael Jordans or LeBron James, then you may not have that same as we would do over here in the States. But as far Dalglish or Bergkamp, let's take a look at that, because that's a good question. So I was saying, as far as that, I would really, now what I did is probably pretty stupid, but at the time it sounded like a good idea. I did the Prime Icon pack, and I packed Ryan Giggs, who I actually ended up turning into my mid icon SBC, where I got George Best, who's not that terrible. But between Dalglish and Bergkamp, it kind of depends on what you need, because Bergkamp could do a lot of things. I mean, this Bergkamp card is really strong. If you look at that shooting, I mean, attack positioning, finishing, I mean, just absolutely monstrous. I'd probably put an engine on Bergkamp, and you could do about everything with them. I think now they only gave Dalglish his mid version, but he's 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. I've loved playing with Dalglish, but I would probably take Bergkamp over Dalglish, but it maybe would depend on what you need. I would also think about because we're going to get tons and tons and tons of attackers for Team of the Season that are going to be amazing. If you're able to, this Carlos Alberto is an in-game right back. Fabio Cannavaro is absolutely insane. Like, look at his agility, 87 agility, absolutely immense. So you have some really strong players up here as well. I can't believe they only gave base Zidane. If they would even made that mid Zidane, I maybe would have just kept playing to get Zidane. I couldn't bear to do it for just the base version of Zidane. But What I'm probably going to do with mine, I did a video where I tested Kaka, I tested Overmars, and I tested this base Hullet. That also destroys me. You know, every single year, Hullet has been my favorite player to work towards. And just getting to Prime, let me update my, before I forget about it. But it's heartbreaking that I'm not going to have Prime Hullet this year. He has always been my favorite player to play with, and this year, you know, the best we can get, 1 in 22. Probably not too good. 12 and 2. So it's really sad we're not going to be able to get Prime Hullet this year or Prime R9. You know, just like when you look at some of my teams from previous FIFAs, it's just not going to be anywhere near as good on the last day. But between Dalglish or Bergkamp, I think I would take Bergkamp, and I would also give some consideration to going up to Cannavaro. You know, someone like that. I think you're going to have some, or Carlos Alberto, you're going to have some really strong players there as well. But let's see. I guess let's play one more match. We'll play one more match and wrap it up. Just see what we can do. See if we can get another win. We had one easy win, one really hard-fought win, but let's go into one more match, see what we can do. Gonna have to get some more squad fitnesses. I'm gonna have to open up some bronze packs to get some more squad fitnesses. We have been slightly lucky. We've had 2. Hey, what's going on, Ozzy? Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, brother. We've had 2 matches so far. We have been able to win them both. First one, I think, was 5-0. The last one was 1-0. Hopefully, again, I haven't, okay, I guess we were going to be home team and our opponent was going to. I still haven't fully figured that out yet on this one. Every time I think I'm a home team, I'm the away team, but earlier they did change it a little bit, but again, I've said this. They need to have it here. You know, maybe just make a screen. Do you really want to play? Yes. And then once you hit that, you know, you're done. You know, you're committed. And if you leave, it should be if your opponent leaves, you should get the win. I never understood that either. It's like they will get the loss, but you don't get the win. So I wish they would change that around a little bit. So going up against a team, we were talking about Wayne Rooney earlier. They're linking them with that Gerard from Icon Swaps 1. They've got Essien from Icon Swaps 2. They've also got daughter's doing good. Family's doing good. Everything's going great. We are going to be a home team again, so that is good news. Hopefully that will mean we'll have a good connection, able to play and do the things that we need to do, be able to dribble and control the ball. See if we can get anything going. Trying to get up the wing. Yeah, the wing play is so important this year. So, I mean, it's amazing, like that free Daniel James to me is going to play as well as anybody until we get the team of the season. They're going to give up a corner early. Corners are so weird this year. Come on, get on them. Woo, I thought that might fly in for a second. I just kind of had like a weird swerve. Goal kicks have been absolute trash all year. I'm at Eastern time zone. We're even bringing Sarr out from center back. He's getting frisky. Oh, Neymar. Hit him right in the back. I had him through. In America right now, it is 4 p.m. in the Eastern time zone. Nice, nice, nice. Got some German love in the crowd here. That was a risky pass. It did get through, surprisingly. Oh, Neymar. Slipped on a button. I don't know why I'm blaming Neymar for me slipping. Ah, come on. Hey, what's going on, Masood? Thanks for joining us. Ah, Essien, bad first touch. Come on, Daniel James. Have a lot of traffic in the box in this game. We're going to have to get creative to get through. Ah, Neymar. Oh, I know what you mean, Ozzy. That's why I thought it was a 6-hour difference. I thought that was about right. Whoa, what was that? That was weird. Oh, what were you passing to, Neymar? See if we can get somebody. Come on, Akone. Find somebody. Oh, man. Not doing enough in the final third to get a decent attack on. Don't feel like we've given up much, but just not getting anything through in that final third. Got to find a way to break through. Nice save by Yasha. I'm not sure how that pass made it through. Yashin able to make the nice save. Comfortable save. Get Daniel James running. Come on, baby. Can we get it across? Come on, Ikone. Yes, okay. So that's not the best goal. I felt like we had much better attacks there, but we did finally get through with one. Daniel James over to Akone. Akone making a nice run, able to bury one. Again, probably not our best scoring chance we've had, but you have to take advantage of what you can get. Now we're back into defensive mode. I don't think we've allowed a goal. I don't think we have. I could be wrong. Maybe we allowed one in that first game. I don't remember for sure. Are you liking homeschooling, Ozzy? Is everybody staying at home? I think a lot of people starting to get fed up with staying at home all the time. Get on Rooney. No. Nice camera. That'd be offside, wouldn't it? Okay, no, never mind. I've really liked Yashin. He's been probably my second. Oh, no, my gosh, I almost passed it out. Yashin's probably been my second favorite keeper behind Ter Stegen. And, he's very solid. And that's all I really ask. Just be solid. Make the saves you're supposed to make. Don't just let everything through. Like when I've played Handanovic, when I've played Allison, when I've played Lloris, even Areola. Areola's probably been the next one that I've liked, his winter refresh version, but still, he was just giving up too much for my liking. Oh, that's good, Blue Eyed Girl. You like being home. I understand that. It is fun being home, but I think some of us, just want that one time. Gosh, we only had one shot on target. That is crazy. I felt like we were dominating play, but you look at that, it looks like we were being dominated. We only had 42% possession, one shot on target. Seemed like we had the ball in the final third a lot, but we weren't really doing that. Yeah, Dalglish is sick. I know what you mean on that. Yeah, mid Henri, that's a nice card. I know what you mean. Stamina can be very frustrating. That's the biggest thing I dislike about Ben Yedder. Is that, but I finally found the super sub and lasagna that has just been absolutely insane for me. So I actually get kind of excited when I do have to bring off Ben Yedder at this point. That's awesome, Blue Eyed Girl. Get on it. Good defending. Let's try to get that. I don't want another 1-0 the entire second half. Let's just get that one insurance goal. We got Daniel James. Nice pass. His Tomiyasu got over there too fast. I shouldn't have dribbled that far in. We got a Kone. Neymar. Oh, it's Tomiyasu at the last second. Sirigu, what a save. That sounds really cool, Blue Eyed Girl. Gosh, there's too much going on in the box. Yeah, I had the same experience, Adam. It was like Areola was sometimes that when a refresh one was making some ridiculous saves and be like, oh my gosh, this is my keeper. And then there'd be games where it would just be like 4 shots on target, like not even great shots. Woo, are good. 4 shots on target and not even the best shots in the world and give up 4 goals and it would drive you mad. Yashin seems to like not do that as much where he's making the saves you expect him to make. He'll pull out a couple of those amazing saves, but it's more just making the saves that you need him to make, not just completely killing your chances. I live in Virginia, Jeremy. Uh, all right, it's time to make a sub. Let's go ahead and bring on our lasagna. Ben Yedder's about halfway spent. Tempted to go ahead. Let's go ahead and bring on Gervinho. I've loved bringing him on. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool, Ozzy. I didn't realize that you have those different school types in Germany. All right, so we're going to bring on Lasagna and Gervinho. Gervinho will give us a little bit more pace up the left. He's very agile. I've loved bringing him on as a sub. I didn't even realize that. I thought we gave up a corner, so that's nice. We'll have control of the ball. Hopefully, goal kicks still make me nervous even when I call people back. Facing a little bit of pressure. See if we can get anybody free. Oh, come on. Lasagna, Neymar, can we get anything? No, I was supposed to go to Gervinho. Come on, Lasagna. I've been bragging about you. Get over there, Yashin. There you go. I appreciate it, Ozzy. Thanks for joining us, brother. I really appreciate it. Can we get Lasagna free? No, get in there, kid. Oh, my God. Oh, that would have been nice. There we go. That should wrap it up. Let's see. FUT Birthday Cancelo is better than that Rafael flashback. It kind of depends on what you need to link. Honestly, I think both of them would be. Sorry to my man there. I didn't mean to celebrate that, but I think both FUT Birthday Cancelo and Rafael would be solid right backs. I'd probably say Cancelo would be a little bit better, but it's for right back. You want a good right back. And it's going to matter more who you need to link on the right or as center back. So it's going to matter more what you need to link than it is necessarily who's better between those two, because both of them will do the work that you need for a right back. See if we can get something. No, Bonucci knocks it down. We'll give Gervinho a chance for the long-range bomb. Gervinho can't quite do that. But we're going to get another win, which is nice. We've had some really good defending. That's back-to-back clean sheets we've been able to keep with a 1-0. Yeah, Futmas De Gea was really strong. It was similar for me with Futmas De Gea. I had him on my main team. I don't have him on my Christmas to Glory team because he was done before I restarted at Christmas. So I played with him some. I didn't love him, but whenever I've come up against Futmas De Gea, it seems like I can't get anything past him at all. So it's kind of crazy how that goes. But, you know, it's weird how keepers work. I swear every time you go up against a keeper, you think they're going to be the best keepers in the game. Or, you know, you go up against a keeper, they save absolutely everything. You go and buy that keeper and play him, and it seems like they give up everything. So it's just weird how that goes. Well, that's pretty good, Jack. So you could go with either one. You know, if you need to pick the best one, then I would definitely go with Cancelo. I do think he would be a little bit better overall than that Rafael. So end up getting the win. Let's check out what we did here. We got this first goal from Akone. Daniel James using his pace gets it over to Akone with a nice finish. Then we had, let's see. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see this one. Lasagna right here. Man, that was so close. Nice little chip. That had so much like English on the ball, just kind of just spinning around. And then Kolarov able to clear it off. But then we get this last goal with Neymar to seal the win. Essien with the nice pass in, and Neymar buries it. So that sealed it for us. But pretty nice stuff. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. I think let's update our record. I don't know that I'll play anymore right now. But, you know, that's 3 wins. That's pretty nice. Let's see. We got a message from somebody. Is that who I played or is that someone else? Let's see. Oh, okay. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I thought that's who had messaged me before I recognized the name. So thank you so much. Definitely would like to play. And if you guys that want to play, whenever I have free time, it'd be a lot of fun to play some of you guys. Let's see what let's see. Let's look at some of our other stuff too. Let's take a look at that. We had the Rafael and the Fabio, and I think both of them are strong cards. The only thing is that, you know, I've got Alexandro as my left back, and I don't even know if I will replace him through Team of the Season. I guess it just kind of depends on what's going on. The Rafael is a strong card, but I think that Cancelo is really strong. Like, let's take a look at him real quick. Go over here. Because he got some boosts. Let me just set his min price any more than that. I mean, you look at this card, I mean, amazing pace, great defending, 99 stamina, great passing. I mean, it's a really strong card. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 6 foot tall, which is nice for a fullback. I mean, that's an absolutely insane card. But anyways, guys, it's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. We had a really nice run, got 3 wins in FUT Champs. Able to run the table on that. But let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye.